I got a question for you. Do you know how to ask questions? I know it sounds really silly, doesn't it, that I'd be asking this, but when we're online and posting things like videos or comments or going back and forth on email, it's really different than when we're face to face with somebody. We can read their body language. We can see if they're distracted, if they're engaged. We can tell all of those things. But it is so hard to tell when you're asking questions of people that you can't see. You don't know what their state of mind is when they're reading or listening or consuming your content. No clue. So it becomes really challenging. How do you ask questions? Think about it for a minute. Have you had somebody connect with you on LinkedIn or Facebook? You accept their connection or friend request, and next thing you know, they're asking you questions that feel just a little too invasive. They're just a little too private. Those are questions that you would ask people who you already know. Well, that's because we don't know what people's responses are going to be. So we act as if we are face to face. And we're not. Take it a step back. When you want to ask questions and get to know people a little bit better, ask them small questions first, something innocuous about their business or their life, where if you just met them on the street for the very first time or were introduced to them, you might ask a question like, how are things going with your business? I see you've been in business for a few years. How's it going? Something small like that, rather than just jumping right in and saying, okay, tell me your biggest struggle that you're having with your business right now because I want to solve it for you. While our intentions might be good, it doesn't always mean that they are in the receptive mode. There is a time and a place to ask certain questions. Get to know people first a bit before you jump right in and ask how you can help them.